Hello and welcome to House Lux Estate, your go-to channel for unique insights on personal growth and lifestyle refinement. Here at House Lux, we're dedicated to shedding light on a myriad of topics, all designed to equip you with the tools for a more enriched life. Our focus varies from mental wellness to time management to self-esteem and much more. Today, we are exploring something quite intriguing: the benefits of ignoring people. Intrigued? You should be. Before we delve into the benefits, it's crucial to understand what we mean by ignoring people. This phrase might sound harsh or even rude at first glance, but it's not about dismissing others or acting superior. It's about making a conscious decision not to engage in interactions that are negative, unproductive, or drain your energy. Ignoring in this context is about preserving your mental and emotional well-being. It's about understanding that not every fight is worth fighting, and not every comment requires a response. It's about learning to let go of what doesn't serve you and focusing on what truly matters. It's an act of self-preservation and self-care. So when we talk about ignoring people, we're not promoting rudeness or indifference, but rather a mindful approach to interactions that prioritizes your well-being. Now that we've defined our terms, let's explore the benefits of this approach. Benefit number 1, mental peace. Imagine for a moment a world where every comment, every opinion, every thought thrown your way needed your immediate attention and reaction. It's chaos, isn't it? Now let's envision a world where you can choose to ignore things that don't serve you positively. A world where you can filter out the noise that doesn't contribute to your growth or happiness. That's the world where mental peace resides. Ignoring negative or unproductive interactions is like closing unnecessary tabs in your brain's browser. It allows your mind to run more efficiently, reducing the mental clutter and freeing up space for things that truly matter. Think about the last time you engaged in a pointless argument or let someone's negativity take up residence in your head. Did it leave you feeling drained, stressed, and unfocused? That's because our minds have a limited capacity, and when we fill it up with these unnecessary interactions, we're leaving less room for positivity, creativity, and productive thought. It's as if you're carrying a backpack. Every negative comment, every useless argument, every piece of gossip, it's like a rock in that backpack. The more you carry, the heavier it gets, and the harder it is to move forward. By choosing to ignore these rocks, you're lightening your load. You're giving your mind the freedom to focus on what truly matters. Mental peace is not about avoiding conflict or running away from difficult situations. It's about understanding that not every battle is worth fighting. It's about knowing when to engage and when to step back. It's about reserving your energy for things that bring you joy, growth, and fulfillment. And this peace, this tranquility that comes from choosing where to invest your mental energy, it's liberating. It's like a breath of fresh air. It's a sense of calm that allows you to think clearly, act decisively, and live authentically. So, the first benefit is clear. Ignoring unnecessary noise can lead to a more peaceful mind. The second benefit, improved time management. Picture this. Every day is made up of a finite, non-renewable resource, time. Once spent, it cannot be regained. Now imagine how much of this invaluable resource we waste on irrelevant interactions, on people who drain our energy, on pointless arguments, or on gossip that doesn't serve our growth. When we make the conscious choice to ignore these distractions, we reclaim our time. We free up hours, minutes, and seconds that can be used more productively. It's like finding hidden treasure in your daily routine, isn't it? Let's take a closer look. Consider the time spent scrolling through social media, engaging in online debates, or getting involved in office politics. These activities, while they may seem harmless in the moment, are actually time-consuming black holes. They suck away precious moments that could be used for more fulfilling, productive tasks. By choosing to ignore these distractions, you're not just gaining back time, you're also giving yourself the gift of focus. You're eliminating the background noise that often distracts us from our goals and ambitions. And with this newfound focus, you're better equipped to manage your time effectively, to prioritize your tasks, and to work towards your goals with a clear mind. Think about it. How much more could you achieve if you spent less time on the irrelevant and more time on what truly matters to you? The book you've always wanted to write, the business you've been dreaming of starting, the skills you've been meaning to learn. All these become more attainable when you manage your time effectively. And how do you manage your time effectively? By ignoring the irrelevant, by filtering out the noise, by focusing on what truly contributes to your growth and happiness. Time is a precious resource. By ignoring the irrelevant, we can manage it more effectively. The last three benefits are interconnected: improve self-esteem, increase control, and personal growth. Let's start with self-esteem. It's that feeling of self-worth we all carry within us. But here's the thing, our self-esteem can be like a sponge, soaking up the negativity and criticism around us, leaving us feeling depleted and less than. But when we make the conscious decision to ignore the unproductive criticism, we create a protective barrier around our self-esteem. We allow it to bounce back, to regenerate and grow. We begin to value ourselves not for what others think of us, but for who we truly are. And that, my friends, is liberating. Now let's talk about control. Not the controlling kind that stifles and restricts, but the empowering kind that allows us to dictate the pace and direction of our lives. When we ignore the unnecessary noise, we exercise control over our interactions. We become the directors of our own lives, deciding who gets a part in our story and who doesn't. This sense of control gives us a feeling of empowerment, a feeling that we are in the driver's seat, navigating our journey, not just being passengers in our own lives. Now imagine what happens when you combine improved self-esteem with increased control. You have a recipe for personal growth. When we feel good about ourselves and are in control of our interactions, we are more likely to take risks, to step out of our comfort zones, and to strive for higher goals. We become more resilient, more adaptable, and more open to new experiences and learning. We are no longer held back by the fear of criticism or the need for approval. We grow, not just in confidence, but in skills, knowledge, and understanding. Moreover, personal growth isn't just about us as individuals. It has a ripple effect. When we grow as individuals, we influence those around us, inspiring them to grow too. We create a positive cycle of growth, a cycle that can impact not just our lives, but the lives of those around us. In the end, it's all about conscious choices. The choice to ignore the unproductive, the choice to protect our self-esteem, the choice to control our interactions, and the choice to strive for personal growth. These choices might seem small, but they have a big impact. They shape us, define us, and ultimately empower us. Remember, the power to ignore isn't about shutting out the world. It's about choosing what we let in and what we don't. It's about filtering out the noise so we can focus on the melody of our own unique song. In essence, ignoring the unproductive can lead to a more empowered, confident, and developed self. As we've seen, ignoring people isn't about being rude or dismissive. Rather, it's a strategic choice to prioritize your mental well-being, manage your time, and foster personal growth. Let's take a moment to recap. First, we discussed how ignoring people can lead to mental peace. By choosing not to engage in draining interactions, we free up our mental space for more positive and beneficial thoughts. Next, we delved into the realm of time management. Time is a precious commodity. By ignoring people who do not contribute positively to our lives, we save invaluable time that can be used for more productive endeavors. Lastly, we explored the remaining three benefits: self-esteem, control, and personal growth. Ignoring people can help us maintain our self-esteem by eliminating unnecessary criticism. It gives us control over our interactions and ultimately our lives. And it fosters personal growth by giving us the opportunity to focus on ourselves and our goals. Remember, the practice of ignoring people is not a one-size-fits-all solution. It requires discernment and tact. It's about knowing who to ignore, when to ignore, and why to ignore. Thank you for joining us on House Lux Estate. Remember to subscribe for more insights on personal growth and lifestyle refinement. Until next time, stay focused and keep growing.